friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am making some little shakers from some wood frames that I got a long time ago. I don't even know where I got them from. And this cute little Prima paper pad with some of these sweet kind of vintage looking papers. And today I am cutting out some of these adorable little cutouts, and I'll be putting them on the backs and making them shakers. So I've already done a couple, and you can see I have a couple ovals made. This one is the little fawn in there, and a little gift, and then this one's the Santa Claus with a couple of little deer in there. And I'm using some Queen and Company little shaker bits, and I am using some vellum. Not sure if you can see this. I'm not using the acetate. I'm using this fabric, and it's got a little gold sheen to it, and I will use one layer for one side of the pocket. I'll put the bits in, and I'll cut that, trim around, and then put another layer on there, and so it makes just a little pocket for the shakers. And then I'll back it with the little cutout card that I've already cut out. So that's my project today, and I've done a couple. They seem to work well. The one tip I will say is that the fewer shaker bits you put in there, the better. These have a little depth to them, but they seem to move around a little bit better when you have fewer in there. This one has quite a bit in there, and you have to really shake it around to see all the different cute little things that are on the back. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've just taken some adhesive. I get this from scrapbook.com, and I just brought it around the whole oval here of the wood frame, and I didn't even need to cut. I just kind of, like angled it. These are like little pleats because it won't matter. And I'll show you. I'll start to take. We'll do this again for, a couple of the other layers, so you'll see how I do that. But so I just pulled that off, and I usually try to just, make sure that all the pieces that were kind of pleated are now setting down, and that there's no real gap where the shaker bits will come out. And I think this one is going to be all right. So, and then here I'm taking that vellum. It's got just like a little gold sheen, and I'm laying it on the wood frame with adhesive. And I don't need it to be too tight, but I do want to make sure that I press down all the way around on the adhesive so it will stick. And then I'm going to take my scissors and cut all the way around. It doesn't need to be perfectly, the same shape as the frame, because we just want it to get stuck down by the adhesive. So I just run my scissors around, and I don't get close enough so there'll be a gap or a hole. And it's pretty easy. Sometimes I just trim off that excess piece. Makes it a little bit easier. And I'll finish this. Hopefully that's in the screen there where you can see it. Alright, so I just make sure that that's pressed down and it looks pretty good. And then I'll come again with the adhesive tape and I'll start again and make another layer. And then I'm just kind of pleating it around. I found that, you know, when you cut them and piece them together, then you kind of have to make sure and you're worried about having a gap. And it works just as, you know, as well, just kind of doing this pleating method. And then you're assured not to have any gaps. You just have to be careful at the end. And there we go. We're at the end. And I trim that off. Make sure that's down. Kind of burnish that down. Make sure it's all stuck in to the first layer of the tulle. And then I can lift it off. Oh, if I find the end, there it is. There's the end. And then I'm going to pull that off of there. And so that's the second layer of adhesive, and I'm just making sure that it's all the way down. And I'm going to get my shaker bits, and I am just going to scoop these in my hand. These I took out of one of the other ones. You really just need a small amount of these. And so I'm putting those in there. They got a little dimension to them. And I think that's why you just don't need many, because this is not like a real deep pocket. All right, so now I have my bits in there. Oh, there's one more. And I'm going to do, here's another one. And I'm going to do another layer of the tulle. And that will kind of form the back part of the pocket. I'm going to make sure I press it. I want to make sure that it doesn't have any wrinkles in it. So then I can turn that around and you can see how good that flows on there. And if you did want to just put it on like a back of a card, you know, or on the front of a card or a scrapbook page, it would look so nice. But I really wanted to use these little cut-aparts here so I could put them on some Christmas tags, perhaps. So that's my plan for this project. And so I'm just going to cut away now that excess tulle like I did the first layer. And it doesn't have to be neat, just don't want it sticking out. I don't want to create any holes where the shaker pieces can come out. And sometimes it's good just to trim off when you get a lot. And I can see right here there's some. I just run my scissors right along the edge of the wood there and follow the line of the fabric. I think these are so pretty with the tulle with the gold sheen. Gives it like this festive look. And you know, it's with materials you probably already have in your home. There, so there we have the shaker. It's all secured with that second layer of tulle, and now I'm ready to put on my third layer of adhesive so I can put my back on there. So we'll do just the exact same process. Just do the pleating method and put it along the back of the frame. Make sure it's stuck down. And turn. And this really has gone by pretty fast. And I think they just add something special. It'll be really nice to have on your Christmas tags or your Christmas cards, just to have a little something fun and interactive without much, cost involved. All right. And so I have that on there. I'm going to now take the adhesive off. Here we go. Make sure that all the adhesive is pushed down and that the ripples are smashed down as much as they can. And then now I'm ready. Let's see, this is the top. I wanted the top with the purple. So putting the little cut card on there, pressing that down. And there it is. There's our little shaker card with our little vintage cutout. Looks like a little vintage picture of a little girl holding a present. And that's my project. So I hope you've enjoyed this. And if you've enjoyed the video, click like and subscribe to my channel. It's a Yellow Brick Road Scrapbooking. And thanks again for watching. Bye.